Hi guys, welcome back to Tunnel Trek. Another beautiful day here in Aberdeenshire. Blue skies, absolutely gorgeous. This morning I'm turning my attentions to the bucketing out some of the water. So I took I wasn't counting, but probably about a dozen buckets out this morning. I'm on holiday this week, so the game plan is before I start any work, I will bucket out at least 10 buckets a day, and it should be dry by the end of the week. Yeah, I'll show you now just how much the water's gone down. But you can see this section here. This is the deepest section. You see how much is drying out already. There's a big hole in this section that I dug out yesterday, so that's quite deep. But yeah, there's now dry land in the middle here. There's a lot of kind of clay in the bottom. It's making it very slippy. Yeah, plan is dry it all out and really crack on this week and see how far down I can get with my time off. I do have a little collapse here. I need to sort this out sooner than later. I don't want to compromise the garage foundations, but the plan is anyway to shore it up with concrete before I start tunneling under the garage. But yeah, I need to go down at least another 12 foot. Okay, so right here, the other side of the garage is the rocks that the rocks I'm going to keep for the pond project. So I'm separating the bigger ones to one side and the smaller ones for like the beach. So this pile will be growing bigger and bigger. Another bucket. Just need to drill a hole in this one so the water drains away. Another bucket ready to go to the recycling centre. Well, it's the next morning and another 10 or so buckets. Certainly drying up. Much more manageable space to work in now. It's not coming over me boots. And this tub's quite helpful just to stand on to exit the bunker build. Probably do another 10 or so buckets today. Up quite early this morning, so. Alright, let's carry on. Yeah, took a little plunge there. Hopefully the camera's okay. So it's nearly a bucket full already of this is igneous rock, which is quite common in Scotland. It includes like granite and feldspar. So feldspar was what I showed you earlier for my pond collection. It's this type of rock here. I'm also coming across another type of rock, which is quartz. It's like a white, milky type quartz. I've got a few examples to show you, and quite nice pieces. And in one of my previous episodes I mentioned come across a bit of pottery, so I've cleaned them up, and I'll show you that later on today with some of the nicer bits of quartz. Good thing about the mini shovel is it's light enough to use with one hand. Now, as well as it being small, and you can work in tight spaces, it does have the advantage of being light. So what you see me doing earlier was just dredging the bottom, and it's just loosening up this sandy clay layer. And I'll fill this barrow and take it to the recycling centre. And I'm just sorting through the rocks I want to keep. I need to get rid of this top today. It's in the way. So once I clear this area, I'll turn my attentions to that. So by dredging this middle bit, it's connected the two deepest parts of the bunker, so the water level is dropping quite a bit. Like I was saying earlier, I had hoped not to resort to using buckets, but you know, I've had to for safety's sake. It's quite slippy, especially the area here. It's very slippy, lot of silt, clay. there's a big pile behind the camera. The plan for the next few weeks is to finish the siding of the greenhouse. Dale will come up with a couple of suggestions about the beams, some diagonal 45-degree angle beams just to support the railing. I had intended to do that anyway, but thanks for the suggestion anyway. I'd run out of CLS, so hence why I only had the 2 support beams here. Yeah, and I'll be buying the cladding, getting that done. That'll add a lot more privacy and strength, support, and also it will look much better aesthetically, you know. Get the outside done. I'm not in a rush for the inside, it's just going to get dirty. I might hang some tools on this rail in the meantime just to keep them dry. If you like a nice tidy working environment. Really pleased with this. It makes a big difference when it's not too heavy. I mean, this is my other shovel, but I couldn't use this with one hand. This doesn't have the quite the same height that this one does, because this one's pointed. Well, that's nearly a full wheelbarrow already with the looser material I dug up earlier. a couple of large pieces of what I'm presuming to be feldspar, right, under here. One right here. This area is certainly dropping quite a lot. That was a good one. So the dredging is having the desired effect. You know, just dredge with the mattock and then shovel it out. There we have it, another section dredged. Bucket full of rocks for the pond project, and a barrel full of crap.
Another minor tip: get a pair of really thick, durable gloves. And these will prevent blisters and keep your hands warm. Maybe not so much a problem for you guys in Australia, New Zealand, but when you're working with water, trying to keep your hands warm in Scotland is a challenge. These are a really good pair of gloves. I've had these for a year now, showing no sign of wear and tear. So sometimes it's best to pay for a better quality glove than these cheap packs you can buy online. The real challenge is trying to get a good camera angle for you guys. This is virtually cement. Sand and clay, it's heavy. That's another bucket full. It's just this section here I'm working on at the minute. Try and get that all out of the bunker. And the water level has dropped so much, it's revealed this. It's a big old rock. Quite similar in size to this one that many of you know. I spent weeks trying to dig this one out. Yeah, so another hurdle in the bunker build is this big rock on top of the water. Just to give you an idea,
So yeah, the water level is dropping quite quickly now. I'm just dredging the bottom, as I say. I'm gonna have a rest from digging now, and I'm gonna have a little tidy up, maybe get these tools kind of fixed to the side so they're not sat in the water all day. Okay, well, I'm just having a rest. Thought I'd like to show you the this piece of quartz. So I dug this up yesterday. It's a lovely piece of quartz. Nice milky white colour. Weighs a ton. And much smaller piece as well. So yeah, not coming across much quartz, but when I do dig them up, I wash them off and keep them. And on top of the quartz is the bits of pottery that I said I come across. So this is quite deep down. I found this. This is well over 1 meter down. And these two pieces actually go together. And it's got like a floral kind of design on it. That's the inside there. I believe it is one from one piece, like a plate or a pot or something. As to how old it is, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, some treasure anyway.